Another cause that's worth supporting is the fight against domestic violence. It's hard to believe that anything good may have come out of the very scary Ray Rice controversy, but it has prompted people to speak out against domestic abuse and raise awareness. After the video was released of Rice beating his then fiancée in a hotel elevator, many started to ask why anyone would stay with such a violent man. She actually went on to marry him. That's when the hashtag #WhyIStayed started trending on Twitter. Women sharing their personal stories about feeling trapped in abusive relationships. And it's shedding light on a topic that's often very taboo to talk about and difficult to bring up. So join us now with more insight as to why women do stay is therapist Aishia Grevenberg-Lewis. Aishia, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
And I'm sure, like you said, there's nothing, this is a horrible situation.
Right.
The only silver lining is that people are talking about this issue that often goes ignored.
Well, one of the things that I hear so often is people think leaving a situation happens like that. So they don't realize how many logistical details have to come together at the same time to leave a relationship. Where are you going to stay? What are you going to eat? How are you going to get to work? Who's going to put gas in your car? All of these things you have to take care of before you leave, because you want to leave and stay gone.
Absolutely, and not come back, because that could be actually more dangerous too. If you've left them, angered the situation, and then you go back.
Then you go back, you feel helpless, you feel worthless. Your self-esteem, which already took a hit, is now gone. Your self-worth is gone. So going back, we have to make sure you prepare before you leave.
Absolutely, and a lot of these women too are in situations where they are financially dependent.
Absolutely.
So how do they even know how to pay for? I mean, there's shelters, there's wonderful resources. We'll talk about that, but to stand on their own 2 feet is a difficult thing.
It's very difficult, and that's why when people say, "Why didn't she leave? Why would you stay?" Well, leave. Get off the couch and leave. How does that happen? You have to plan it. You have to coordinate, and also think about the reality of not seeing healthy relationships. For women that don't realize that someone could be mad at you but not hurt you. For people to understand that you can be angry, you can be mad, shaking, but hitting someone is never okay.
Never.
Never.
The lesson we learned as a child. And we should also mention too, it is not just women who are abused.
Absolutely
Men
not.
are hit and abused in relationships. That's rarely talked about because men don't want to say that, but there is, you know, and also when men don't hit, sometimes they're even more of a victim because they can't hit back or defend themselves.
Absolutely.
So if you're a man or woman and you're in an abusive relationship, there are steps to get out of it. And what would you say is the first thing to do? The
very first thing to do is to get help. Make a phone call. Tell a friend. There are people that want to help you. I want to help you. There are other therapists here that want to help you. Call the domestic violence hotline. They are there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They never shut down. They never go offline. They are there for you. A person answers the phone, not a machine. A person is there for you. So get some help, make a phone call. And there are so many programs too, once you start that initial step, to get you employment, to get you new clothing, new housing. Absolutely. It is there. It's there and it's available, and it doesn't cost you a ton of money. There are support groups that are free. There are training classes that are free to help you learn to manage your anger. We have to learn this. This is a skill and it can be taught. So understand that resources are there for you. That's amazing. For you. And that's another thing to mention too. Maybe there is somebody who has had violent tendencies, and if they want the help, there's that help for them. So if it happens once, it doesn't happen again. Right. You know? Right. And what people need to realize is that we're not throwaways. We make mistakes, and when you make a mistake, be a stand-up person, admit what you did, and get some help. It's available. One phone call away, just one. Wow. Well, we'll see what happens in Ray Rice's situation with his wife. I mean, hopefully they're both getting help. Absolutely. And we've got information, of course, on our website. The National Domestic Violence Hotline is 1-800-799-7233. The numbers will be posted on our website, and our local resources. The best resource is call that number first. Yes, and they can direct you locally. Yes, they will direct you to anything you need: crisis, shelter, there's Shade Tree, there's Safe Nest, there's so much, and they will help with your pets and your children. They don't, you can take the whole family. You know. Yes, there is help out there. We are waiting for you. We are here for you. You are not alone. You're not alone. Thank you, Aishia. See, there's lovely people like Aishia to talk to who are going to help you out. So we just hope if anyone's in a dangerous situation, even if it's verbal, it could get physical. So please make sure to protect yourself and your family. All right, Jason, over to you.